Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie. This is the September TBR Readathons listing. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a busy month again. As I said, this is the September Readathons. It's like a couple days into September now. You guys are seeing this. Whew, I started these books. I'm sure some of them I have started, but there are like 4 readathons. My normal romance genreathon is going on. This month's categories are small town, frontier, and western, so I'll give you guys my TBR for that. I'm not going to do any recommendations in this video, or else it would be like super long. So very long. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to break it down and give you guys the readathons, who's hosting them, and my TBRs for each one of them. Whew. And yeah, we'll just go from there. So let's get to romance genreathon for this month. Like I said, is small towns, frontier, and western books. Why did I pick this for this month? I don't know, but I like to read small town romances, so it fit my liking. Hopefully you guys will join me in that. It's a month-long readathon that I host, so if you guys read one book out of one of those categories, you're winning. Yeah, but the books that I'm going to be trying to read for this readathon for myself is The Outpost by Devney Perry, The Bitter Root Inn by Devney Perry. Both of these are going back to the first series that I read from her, and I am here for it because I've been like putting these off. I don't know why. You will see these books again in some of the other readathons that I'm going to be doing, but because I'm going to incorporate my books that I have all month to read into the readathons, it makes it a little bit easier. Sweet Tea and Sympathy by Molly Harper. I've owned this book for a while, and I think it's about a small town, and Molly Harper is doing good things for me right now with her paranormal romance, so I want to see how she is when it comes to her contemporaries. And this is about a small town and sweet tea. I love sweet tea, so I'm gonna read it. Also, I want to read Into White by Randy Pink. This was a controversial book that I found on Twitter, I think it was. The author is Black. However, in this book, the storyline is that it is a young Black woman that is growing up in the South in a small town. I want to say in Alabama somewhere, or it might be Mississippi, one of the two. It's a story about her making a wish to make her life a little bit easier, and she gets her wish granted, and she ends up becoming white. So I want to read this story to sort of gather my own opinion about the story. The Bookish Life of Nina Hill by Abby Waxman. I want to say I had this on my Reviewathon TBR as well. I didn't get a chance to read it. However, I got it from NetGalley as an ARC, and it is out already, but I really want to sort of read it. I think it's about a small town. It feels like a small town title, so I'm going to be trying to get into that one. And the last book is A Beaten Path by Stephs Walls. This is about a small town. This is about a character that we met in Gravel Road, and I am super excited to get to the story because I wanted to know about this character specifically because she was one of the characters that brought our 2 main characters in Gravel Road back together, and I want to know about this character. I just want to know about this character. I'm super excited to get to this. This will be probably one of the ones that I read first thing because it releases early in September as well. Sobathon. This is the second time I believe Sobathon is going on. It is hosted by Samantha, Makaya, Rocky, Becca, Chrissy, and Katie. I will, if I have their information, I will leave it down in the description box. So if you guys want to follow along, if you want to do the challenges, if you want to connect with those creators, you can. This one is being held from September the 8th until the 14th. And here go the categories and my picks for them. The first challenge is to read a book with blue on the cover, and the 2 books that I picked were Far Cry by Kate Canterbury and Love on Lexington Ave by Lauren Lane. For challenge number 2 is to read a book that made me feel nostalgic. And instead of doing a reread, because I don't do very many rereads, I'm going to try and read Untouchable by Talia Hibbard or The Overdue Life by Amy Baylor by Kelly Harms. This is an Amazon first that I have, and I wanted to get to this one. Untouchable is, Talia Hibbard is a amazing Black author, and I want to get to her. I think she'll make me feel nostalgic in some way. Challenge number 3 is to read a book that I've been putting off, and 2 books that I've been putting off are Taming Him by Kennedy Fox and The Outpost by Devney Perry. Challenge number 4 is to read a book with a main character that shares my identity in the characters. So since I don't read blurbs or anything like that, I went for some authors that I know are gonna sort of give me that same characteristics. Let Us Dream by Alyssa Cole and Into White by Randy Pink. And then the final readathon that I will be participating in next month is Contemporaryathon, and that is running from September the 23rd through the 28th, and that's hosted by Chelsea, Julie, Natasha, and Melanie. Like I said, their information will be down in the description box if you want to follow along. All of the readathon stuff is down there. Okay, challenge number 1 is to read a 2019 release, and for that I have She's Got Game by Laura Heffernan or Handle with Care by Mary Hart. Challenge number 2 is to read a contemporary with yellow on the cover, and I'm going to try either A Question of Us by Mary Jane Baker or The Bromance Book Club by Lisa Key Adams. For challenge number 3 is to read a diverse contemporary, aim for something outside of my own experience or your own experience for this challenge, and that is either going to be The Bitter Root Inn by Devney Perry or Sweet Tea and Sympathy by Molly Harper. For challenge number 4 is to read a contemporary with an illustrated cover, and that is either going to be Not the Girl You Marry by Andy J. Christopher or Faker by Sarah Smith. For challenge number 5 is to read a dark or hard-hitting contemporary. I picked either Dark Notes by Pam Godwin or Hell and Back by Natasha Matson. For challenge number 6 is to read a contemporary with a plant on the cover, and that's either going to be Home Again by Brenda Jackson or Concerto by Sky Warren. For number 7 is to read a contemporary that is beloved by another Book Creek community member, so a creator of some sort, either a blog or YouTube channel or Bookstagram or any of that. I went to 2 of my bookish friends, and they suggested that I read Man Candy by Melanie Harlow, which is from Bree, and she has a blog. Her information is down in the description box. Or I will be reading Born Darkly by Trisha Wolfe, which was suggested by Jess from Peace Love Books, who has a channel on YouTube. Whew. Okay, so that is all of the readathons that I will be doing. My TBR is large and crazy, and this video took a lot out of me. Will you be joining any of those readathons? Did you know about those readathons? Am I cluing you in? Let me know if you're going to be participating. If you've put out a video or anything like that, just say, hey, you know, I put out this video. I'll go over and check them out as much as I can. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later.